I often see people talk about the James Webb as being like the replacement for Hubble, but in my opinion, the James Webb never will or never was intended to be a replacement for the Hubble Space Telescope, because those two telescopes serve very different purposes, and that's what I'm going to tell you about today. Let's start with some physical characteristics. The Hubble Space Telescope has a 2.4 meter mirror, whereas James Webb has a 6.5, giving James Webb around 7 times more light gathering capability. The whole layout of the telescopes is obviously very different. Hubble is known actually for having these 4 spikes, the same as we often see in Newtonians, but the secondary mirrors is actually set up with spider veins inside the telescope, so that's why we see those 4 spikes. However, on the James Webb, it has all these hexagon-shaped mirrors, and that means you get these very characteristic 6-pronged diffraction spikes on the images that we see from James Webb, making them very unique and very easy to spot because of the number of spikes you see on the stars. The two telescopes are also designed to work on different wavelengths. The Hubble Space Telescope can go all the way down to like 100 nanometers up to around 2.5, mainly focusing on visible, ultraviolet, and a little bit into the infrared area. James Webb, on the other hand, can only go down to 600 nanometers, and it can go all the way up to a wavelength of 28,500, meaning it can go deep into the infrared. And this is where the two telescopes have their main differences. Hubble focuses a lot around the visual light, a lot of these lines that we can see ourselves with our own telescopes. But James Webb is designed to go mainly infrared. That allows us to see further and allows us to see things that Hubble can't.